Afternoon, it's Sunday afternoon, and we're back from 2 nights away in the Lake District. So that's January done, and the 1st as well, so it's 2nd of February. We haven't been away for quite a while, and we decided we would surprise the girls with a trip to the Lake District. So we've picked them up from school, surprised them, and went over there. And obviously time to come home today. They really enjoyed themselves, as have I. Really looking forward to it, even though they didn't know. But as we were driving out, we said, who's looking forward to going home? And we all were. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a win. The fact that we like to go away, but also like to come home is, yeah, I think we're getting something right there. Don't get everything right by any stretch of the imagination. There's a lot of things we could massively improve on, but I'm taking that as a win. Like I said, Sunday afternoon, and we've got a dairy tech show this week. I've got a lot to do, so I'm going to start this afternoon and get ahead. I'm going to set the 3D printer away, so I've got some printing to do there before I go away on Tuesday. I've said before, I use Pritt Stick to stop stuff moving, to make it stick to the glass print bed, but it leaves this, and it leaves it on the bottom of the, whatever you print, ends up with that on the bottom. So every so often you have to wash it off, warm it up and wash it off. And I also decided that it's probably about time I tried something else. So I went and got some of this from Spot Rippin'. It's like spray adhesive, so I'm going to give that a go and hopefully I won't end up regretting it. I've come down to the workshop to make up the wiring for making the Lactalign Demo unit automatic. So I need to make up wiring for these solenoids. That's my power supply that will convert 240 volts to 12 volts. And I've got these various timer relays that I got for a different project. And I'm hoping one of them will do what I need it to do. So I'll have a go at this. Even though it's only the 2nd of February, it certainly feels like it's getting milder. It's like 7 or 8 degrees and it's quite pleasant. There's no wind. So signs that spring is on its way. Thank goodness. I was only saying last week I'm ready to see the back of winter. Could get a bit more snow yet, but yeah, it's nice when it starts doing this. Morning, I'm on with the demo unit for Lactalign to making this so it just does what it's meant to do without having to mess on with these valves. So in the past you had to alter these valves to get it to work, and it meant that it was only really me who could demo it, which was not ideal. So I made it automatic and it hasn't worked the way I thought it was going to work, which is inevitable. So I got a load of these cheap valves, little water valves, and sure enough, they didn't work. So had a bit of a run to the local dairy engineers this morning, and they've sorted me out like a bunch of heroes. And so yeah, it's not pretty, but it does work, and I'll show you. So all I've done is put the cluster on like you would normally, and after a delay on those 2 timers down there, comes off. And all you do is press this button and set it off again. So yeah, I need to tidy it up, but at least it's working. I've finished the Lactalign Demo unit, so I'll show you how it works now. I'm well chuffed. And then you just wait. Boom! So all you have to do now is turn your vacuum on, press that button, and then it sets off the timers. And the reason it was sticking on here is because we have to put Vaseline on the teats. That just needs a bit more Vaseline and then it'll be right. I've just added these 2 bits onto the side of it. These are for the brackets that slide. So that's for a Dulaval. and that's for a GEA. I've got a bracket to go on there. It's for the herringbone and the rapid exits. They have to be able to slide to align with the cow because they don't always send dead in the centre of the bale. Morning, I've got loaded up, so that's everything for Dairy Tech in the back of the pickup. Unlike Lammer, the rule is if it doesn't go in the pickup, it ain't going. So I'm not dragging a trailer down there for... Anyway, it all goes in. I'll get set off about 10 o'clock and should get down there for hopefully around 1 o'clock. Couple of hours setting up and a bit of a look round, and yeah, job should be a good one. I'm really pleased how the Lactalign is working now. It means that pretty much anybody could have a go with it, anyone could demonstrate it. It was, because of the valves, it was all sort of semi-reliant on me doing it. It wasn't difficult, but yeah, I think people were reluctant to do it. And so yeah, it's just the same as a normal milking parlour now, which is mint.